What's up? What's up? How's everybody doing? I hope that you're having a blessed day. Hope your day is going good. I hope goodness, greatness, and everything all above. My name is Donna Denise Walker, and you are tuned into the Donna Denise Walker YouTube channel. What? Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! So come on in. I'm gonna go to my little ritual, invite some people to come on into my channel. And while you're here, please go ahead and share my channel with your friends and family. Close these doors. With your friends and family while I go ahead and share this channel with some folks myself. Whew. Y'all. All right, so today's topic, I'm gonna push you down a little bit. Then I gotta push you up, push you down, push you up. Today's topic, I am going to be talking about the BET Awards and specifically the tribute to Jamie Foxx, the performance, and then of course I'm going to talk to you guys about Tiana Taylor performing and the different performances that I saw. I didn't get to see the whole BET. Now you sit down and you watch the whole thing and stuff like that. I didn't have a chance to do that, but I did see some highlights and I thought it was really good. Plus, I'm going to be cooking. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Plus, I am going to be cooking some chicken and I'm making teriyaki chicken. So I'm going to cut it up, talk to you guys and all that stuff. So do me a favor. Let me go ahead and take this off. Do me a favor and come on in, get yourself something to drink, and let's get into this conversation. So I shared it. You guys go ahead and share it, and we'll go on to that. So y'all, I finally saw some parts of the BET Awards, and what I saw so far, whoo, honey, I feel like we as people of color, we healing. And it shows in the performances, it shows in the speeches, and all that other good stuff. So, oh, mercy. I don't want this thing to fall back because I know it will. It will fall back on me. I'm trying to get it straight. Plus, I'm making teriyaki chicken. So, I know. Hey, what's up? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? All right, so I got some chicken. I'm going to cut it up, and I'm going to talk to you guys about the BET Awards. And I did notes. Y'all. Some highlights that I thought was pretty good. The performances, the tribute to, for Jamie Foxx. Let me tell you something. Hey, how you doing? Hey. Oh, I could wave and say hey. Oh, okay, there we go. It says, okay, I don't know. Anyway. The tribute to Jamie Foxx, emotional. Y'all, listen, the last time that I watched Jamie Foxx was the Jamie Foxx comedy special that he did. And the whole thing had me laughing and crying at the same time. And his speech was a miniature of that. Of course, he thanked his daughters. The daughter with the really big hair, she's very creative. He talks about the story where I guess he was in a coma and his vitals was really high, and they were talking about that. And so she was like, no, I got my dad. She went in there and she played some music for him, and then it calmed him down. So he talked about that, and I was crying. I was like, oh. I mean, tears was coming, boogers were coming out my nose. Y'all, I was all in it. But I do have to say this. I know that I don't want to talk about the trial and stuff, but I can see that for what I saw so far, so I can't say the whole show is like this, but it seemed like a reflection of healing on what's going on in our community of color. So I think the BET Awards for me was probably right on time. Kevin Hart, he did, I watched a little bit of his opening speech. Yeah, we're going to get into that, what I thought about that. And then, of course, Tiana Taylor. Oh my God. Okay, guys. Tiana Taylor for me is generations ahead of her time and generations behind her time, if that makes any sense, right? Tiana Taylor for me is like, I don't know. To me, she is that friend you have that's gonna have your back no matter what. That's how I see her. So I really like Tiana Taylor is like one of my favorite, actresses and dancers, and girlfriend can dance. So I don't know if you saw Honey 4, because I was trying to look up Honey 3 because they said that Cassie was in Honey 3 and Honey 4 came up. Honey 2, Honey 4, all of them. It's a whole bunch of them. But anyway, she was in it. And I didn't realize how good she can dance. So she's very creative. So she did her dance, which was really good. Her whole, all the people that were dancing with her, they were all in red. And then I said, oh my God, is the whole theme of the whole BET Awards, is it like black and red? Because that's what it seemed like to me. But anyway, I'm gonna get into that. You guys have any questions about the whole BET Awards, you want anything, definitely put it in there and I'll read it. And let me start making my chicken, because I gotta cook dinner too. All right, I gotta cook dinner for my little fam. So I'm making chicken. Thank you. Oh, by the way, I am trying to get to 1,000. Last time I was on here, it went up to 801. It looked like it went back down again. So please, guys, subscribe to my channel. I need it. I need some subscription. I really am trying to get up to that 1,000. Oh yeah, I got to talk about what Kevin Hart was talking about. Oh, it's a lot. It's a lot. Let me cut up my chicken. Let me get my ingredients. Of course, I'm gonna use some garlic. Some onion powder, jerk seasoning. This right here, I'm gonna use that on there. So these are the 3 things that I'm going to use on it. I ran out of my curry powder, so I can't use that. And to me, that really gives the taste for me. And then some thyme, I'm gonna do that. And then I'm gonna use a little bit of this. So it's this, and this. And then, of course, the special ingredient, teriyaki sauce. Hold on, let me look at it. Oh, and I'm going to put a little bit of the oxtail on there. So I know that this has, in the ingredients, it has curry in there. So, look, I still have my curry. So anyway, let me move this over here. Yo. By the way, guys, thank you for going live with me. I really appreciate you. Thank you for sharing my latest live video. You guys are amazing. And thank you for subscribing to my channel. So if this is like your first time coming to my channel or whatever, I always like to tell people that this is not the only thing I do. I also bring you guys behind the scenes and all that other good stuff. This is what. Oh yeah, I am. I'm having a good day. I hope that you're having a good day too. And thank you. I appreciate that. I'm making chicken and I'm talking about the BET Awards, honey. So oh yeah. So Tiana Taylor's performance. Let me get my stuff out so I can cut this. I actually wanted to have all of this cut up before I brought you guys on here so I could just put it in the oven. But I am waiting for my son to bring back some vegetables and to bring back some aluminum foil. So here's that. And I think, did he just come home? No, that's not him. So here's that. Let me, people trying to talk to me, call me up and stuff like that. So yeah, the BET Awards, for what I saw so far, I did not watch the whole thing. I know that there were other people in the audience. I saw Snoop Dogg there. I saw Glow Gorilla, and I hope I'm saying her name right. She was in there. She actually performed too. Her performance was really good for me. You know what I like? She broke out into some tap dance, and I was really wanting her to take it to the T. I was wanting her to be like doing some tapping, going up on the hill, doing all of this, and legs. You know how the legs go like that. I was waiting for her to do that, but she did a little taste of it. So it shows that a lot of these artists, when you think they can only do one thing, and then all of a sudden their talents come out and it's phenomenal. Tiana Taylor is the same thing. When she was performing, her performance was really good. And Taraji P. Henderson, she was in a performance, and so she said a little bit of a spoken word in it. And I was like, okay. So I'm kind of sad that I missed the whole thing. So I am going to see if I can go on YouTube or something like that and see if I could find the whole thing. But what the only thing I found was the performance of Tiana Taylor with Taraji P was in it. Then, and I'm probably saying her name wrong, Glorilla. She was in it. I like her performance because she did a little tap. You saw that little two-step she did in it. I was like, okay, all right. I like that. We need more of that. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, guys. Let me get this stuff so I can cut it. And this is still kind of frozen. Dang. Oh, shucks. Get me all right, Jamie Foxx's speech was emotional, and it was funny and emotional. I mean, I feel like Jamie Foxx, when he gets a chance, he gonna tell us some stuff. He's definitely gonna tell us some stuff, and I think there's more to his story. But hey, how you doing? What's up? So I think that there's more to his story. But what he's telling so far, and how he's talking about it, and how he talks about his emotional experience almost facing death. Because one of the things he said, that when they were doing the memorial, you know how they always do the memorial of all the falling artists and stuff like that who have passed away. And he was like, that could have been me. And you know, there was a time, remember, when the first thing we heard was, you know, what's going on with Jamie Foxx? You know, is he going to make it? You know, some people said Jamie Foxx passed away. Then they were saying that Jamie Foxx was cloned, which, by the way, he addresses all of that in his stand-up. And when I say it is funny, both emotional, that is so true. All right, guys. I went to go get a bowl. I feel like I'm all over the place, guys. And I'm trying not to be. The tribute for Jamie Foxx is really good. Babyface, Ludacris, and Tank, they were really good. And of course they did their oldie but goodie. And then I like the fact that they sang Night and Day, Jennifer Hudson, she came out, you know, you ain't nothing like him now. But anyway, I can't get it, you know. But anyway, she did a really good job. Jennifer Hudson, to me, is gospel in her voice all the way. Like, there is no other, her voice is just beautiful. And, you know, when she came on the scene, and I think Simon was like, she hollers too much. So, Simon, obviously you have not been to church where they holler and scream and praise the Lord and all that other stuff, to what you consider holler, but she sounds really good. So, let me put this here. I know, I feel like I'm doing too much, like I'm forgetting something. Oh. Two cut. Neat. A lot more go a lot way. So, and then also too, Jamie Foxx, while he was, you know, accepting his award and stuff like that, you know, and making us cry and laugh at the same time, he also shouted out to Kirk Franklin and was like, we about to do some stuff together. So I'm wondering if it's going to be like some gospel music or something like that. Because, you know, and then, oh, it was so much. It was so much. So I really want to go back and see some more of the what you call it, see some more of the BET Awards. But those are the things that stood out to me. One of the things that, it's like, I was like, I don't want to talk about the trial and stuff, but it's like you can't help, it's like you can't get away from the child. But, you know what, I don't think I want these on there. I'm gonna cut those off. Cut them off. For those who just coming in, this is the chicken family, honey. We love us some chicken, but we're making. I'll leave some of them out. You know, some of our family members like it, some of us don't. I'm making teriyaki chicken. So anyway, Kevin Hart gets up, right? And he's describing of all the people who they're going to be paying tribute to and who all the people who are there. And he makes a cryptic joke about P. Diddy. And they kind of pan over the audience. And I don't know, I mean, maybe, because you know, people have a way of showing things and making it look one way and not the other. Maybe people were cracking up. There were some people that were laughing. But I saw some serious faces up in here. And I'm thinking maybe it was too soon. Like, but then again, that's Kevin Hart, and he's going to go there. He's a comedian. That's what they do. And that's what Kevin Hart is kind of, that's what he's kind of known for. And then he made another joke. He was like, my phone is ringing. He looked down at it. I love you too. Thank you. He looks down at it and he says, and this is where I was like, if I was in the audience, I would have been that one loud, obnoxious person. Because he was like, that's Kanye West at the door. And he's wanting to come in. Don't let him in. I would have been like, dang! Like shade. There was shade all up. And that, you know. But at the end, he kind of got the audience laughing and stuff like that. But I kind of feel like, in my opinion, I kind of feel like that he should have went over with his legal team before he came up with some of them jokes. I know it's live, but he had to write some of that stuff down. And he probably went over and was like, this is going to be funny. And he should have, I don't know, what y'all think? Was it too soon? You know, I mean, was his jokes a bit, excuse me, I want to cut my hand out. Was his jokes a little too soon, or, what, I didn't cut it on there we go. Or, you know, did you guys find it funny? I don't know. But yeah, so there was some shade, there was some emotional, there was some crying. Jamie Foxx mostly with his stuff, and then it got me to thinking too, the whole situation with Jamie Foxx. And, you know, it was him that went through that roller coaster. It was him who, you know, I don't know people in coma, if they can hear the people talking around them, if they can hear, could y'all even see what I'm doing? Let me put it this way. Because some of y'all be like, you always doing something, but it's cryptic because we can't see what you're doing. So anyway, I don't know a coma patient, and I wait if I ever have the blessing to interview him. One of my interviews questions would be, when you was in a coma, could you hear the people around you talking? Like, could you hear them saying what they're saying? You know what I'm saying? Because, and I think he kind of touched on it. You know what I'm saying? Because he was like his daughter, which I mentioned earlier. Um, he said she was 14 at the time, and he's talking about the daughter that has like the big, beautiful head of hair. Like, oh my God, she kind of reminds me of me when I was little. My hair used to be so long and thick, and my grandma didn't believe in putting any perms, or she didn't even straighten my hair. She let it air dry, and so my hair was like big, and she's such a beautiful girl. So anyway, he was saying that his daughter was snuck in and she played the music for him, and he was, his what you call it, his his vitals started to settle down. And I was like, you know, somebody calling. Okay. Oh. Maybe I should just let it ring. I don't know. So anyway, his vitals went to a place, I guess, that was a little bit more controllable. And he talked about it. He had tears in his eyes, and his daughter, I mean, and what made me cry, really, his emotional reaction and how he was retelling the story was very emotional for me. What made me break down in tears is his daughter just lost it. She started crying. And then I could tell the person that was sitting next to her, like, he was trying to keep it together. And if the cameras didn't pan on him, and he probably would have break down crying too. And then it was people in the audience, and they were crying, and it was such an emotional situation. And so if I can ever, I would like to know, could you hear what people were saying? Because, I'm sure people are speaking very candid. They're probably sitting there saying things like, like, I'll finish my thought. They're probably saying things like, I'm not sure if he's going to make it, this is a really bad, sad situation. And imagine just laying there hearing it, and you're probably inside your body like, don't give up on me. Don't give up on me. You know what I'm saying? And his daughter was like, no, you're not giving up on my daddy. You know what I'm saying? So she played her music for him, but she so elegantly tells that story. And it really emotionally got me to a point where I was like crying, and just imagining that, you know what I'm saying? Because I remember when you hear news that you feel like, no, you may be the deliverer of the news, but you're not the final word of the news. God is. Because I had a son, and when he was 2 years old, he was diagnosed with neuroblastoma, which is a very rare cancer in children. It's just very rare. And at the time, they really didn't understand how to treat it. And I remember, I'll never forget, I was sitting in the hospital room, and we were waiting for them to come and tell us, let me throw this away. And clean up my mess. Because now, so we were sitting in the, oh, by the way, you guys, please share this video and subscribe. So anyway, I was sitting in the waiting room, and waiting for the doctor to tell me what was going on with my son. And mind you, prior to all of that, I had been things like bringing him back and forth to the hospital. They don't know what's going on. And finally, we hear that these experts, they kind of, sorry about that, guys. We hear that these experts are able to tell us what's going on. And the doctor who came to deliver the news, he came with a team of, I guess, interns that were with him. And they turned around and they said to me and my husband, he was sitting there talking to us, and they were like, your son has cancer, stage 4. And I asked him, well, what is his survival rate? And they were like, well, we got a good 20%. And 20% does not sound good to me. At the time, it didn't sound good to me. So I ran out the room and I was crying. And this nurse came over to me and she said, baby, you don't know me. And I've been watching you. And one of the things that I noticed that you've been doing, you've been on your knees praying. She said, so I need for you to keep praying. And I need you to keep being on your knees and praying, because that doctor might have brought you the news, but he don't have the last say so. And she said, you need to pray. So I prayed and I prayed and I prayed, and my son is 33 years old. So 33 years ago, I was told my child had a 20% chance of making it. So, and mind you, my son was in the room, but he didn't understand what was going on. All he knows is, Mommy, I don't feel good. So I'm just imagining how Jamie Foxx must have been feeling when he's... I'm sorry, guys. I gotta take the rest off. Can't be lazy. How Jamie Foxx... Let me just do this for right now. How Jamie Foxx must have been feeling, being told that, or laying there and hearing his diagnosis, and he's sitting there saying, oh, wait, don't count me out. So when they told me about my son, which was 33 years ago, that he only had a 20% chance to survive. And when that nurse brought me aside, she was like, no, honey. She was like, you keep praying, because that doctor does not have the last say so. He's just a deliverer. That's all he is. He's just a deliverer. So I prayed about it. So anyway, that whole thing, Jamie Foxx had me in tears. So far on this chicken, I'm putting teriyaki sauce, and I'm putting some thyme on there and everything. I also put a little bit of this. It's rib rub season. But I'm going to tell you something. You could use it on chicken too. It is delicioso. I mean, it is truly, truly good. So, let me... Oh. And then, of course, jerk seasoning. Oh, okay, that's fine. And I don't put too much because I don't want to be too salty. And then I usually put some olive oil on in it too already. Oh, it smells so good, guys. And it has the curry in it like I like, so I'm really excited about that. I gotta be careful. I've been clumsy lately. I've been dropping stuff and everything else like that. So what else? So here's that Taraji P. Speaking about Taraji P. So after I was looking at the different clips for the BET Award, Taraji P came up and it's called Straw. And I just looked at first of all, if anybody says Taraji P is not a good actress, I'm going to have to say you probably haven't seen everything that she's done. I'll give you that much. Maybe you just haven't seen everything she's done. Because Sister Girl, I just saw the trailer of it, and it took me through an emotional roller coaster. And it's like, have you ever had one of those days where, can you say the S word on here? Let's just say stuff, because I don't want my channel to get dinged. I am still trying to get to 1,000, so I want to get dinged. But have you ever had that day where your lights get turned off, where your car gets repossessed, where you need the car to get to work so you can get to your job, so you can get the money to turn your lights on, but your car gets repossessed. I know I'm not the only one. If y'all sitting there saying that, oh, that never happened to me, it might not happen all of that at once, but some of that stuff happened to you. Come on now. You get to the job, you're like, okay, I'm here. I need to cut my lights on, right? I need my money, and the boss man don't want to give you your check. He's going to mail it to you. So now you got to wait for it to mail. Meanwhile, you got some chick in the corner or next door judging you because now you got your kids in the dark. So then the next thing you know, CPS is coming to take your kids away. It's like the roller coaster that this character, Straw, went through is crazy. But I can so relate because I might not have my lights turned off, my car repossessed, my boss acting like a horrible person, and my kids being taken away. But stuff, you know, it just piles up. It just happened on top of everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting garlic in here now, guys. Hey, I'm putting garlic in here now. I've had one of those days. And it just seems like, when is this stuff going to give me a break? When is somebody going to say, hey, let me open this door for you? Hey, you don't have gas money to get into your car to go to work, but maybe I can give you a lift. Or maybe I can put a couple of dollars in your account so you could pay your light bill so your babies are not sick. You know what I'm saying? Straw. That, y'all. So I just saw the preview of it. I'm going to be honest with you. This is onion I'm putting in. I'm going to be honest with you guys, and this is truth, and I'm speaking facts. I'm going to have to brace myself before I can watch this. It kind of gives me the feeling of Precious. Remember that movie, Precious? I think Jennifer Lopez said one time, they asked her about Precious, and she said, put some oxtail on it now. And she was like, it was the best movie she ever saw, but she can only watch it once. It kind of gives me that feel of it. Like, this is going to be a good movie, but I don't think I can watch it again and again because it might have trigger warnings in it, for real. So, as you can see, we are olive oil lovers. Like, this whole thing, it only lasts us a month because I cook with it, with everything. When I found out that it had healing properties for your body to help you to lose weight, that's the personal research I did. Do your own research. I'm not suggesting that you go ahead and drink olive oil and stuff like that, but it's something that I like. So now, oh my God. So anyway, if there's trigger warnings for you and you really want to support and you want to see the movie, have an open mind, realize that these are just actors. This is a scenario that could be possibly happen, but these are just actors. At the end of the day, Taraji P goes to her mansion or her nice house. I don't know where she lives. I'm not going to count her pocket for her and the people that are acting in it. And so there's that. Right? So I washed my hands. I don't have any gloves, but I'm going to put some heat to it and I'm going to put it in the oven. So I'm going to mix all of this up together and mix it all up together. And then I'm about to put it into, look, oh my God, the smell that it has, it's a really good smell and everything. I'm gonna wash my hands again. And then I'm gonna keep the oven at 475 and it's gonna cook. And then afterwards, later on today, I'm gonna go to my mom's. Oh, by the way, remember I told you guys that I was going to interview a young lady. So I talk Monday at 8:30. I am going to interview this young lady. You guys do not know her. When I interview her, I will do the full introduction of her. But what she sent over to me of some of the talking points that she wanted, that she thought I might be interested in talking about, she is a freaking amazing person. She has done so much for her community. And she continues to give to her community. She has a special event that's coming up, and she wants to bring awareness about her event, because this is not an event that she's going to do like a one-time event. It's an event that she would like to do on many occasions. And a good friend of mine, which is Harriet Burnett, is actually involved. Y'all come over here with me. Oof. Her name is Harriet Burnett. Oh, this is what the chicken looks like, by the way. Mixed up. I put all of those seasonings in it. Let me tell you guys one more time what I put in. I put in some olive oil in it, some garlic powder, some onion powder I put into it. Put this stuff away as I'm talking to you guys. I did a little bit of Jamaican jerk seasoning. I did some thyme. Oh, did I put thyme in this? Shucks, I don't think I did. Yeah, I did put thyme in it. But more thyme is okay. We all need thyme, honey. We all need thyme. I did some of this, and I did some teriyaki sauce. Teriyaki sauce. And then some oxtail seasoning I put in it. And I just added some more thyme to it. So let me mix this up a little bit. I don't have to mix up too much because I already got it really mixed up in here. And this is what the chicken looks like. And I cut up some of them, and then I cut half and then cut some of the tail off, and then I left some of the tail on. Some of my family members does not like the tail on it, and some of my family members do. It's literally a big argument about the whole, where's the tail? Like, Mom, why you cut the tail off? Someone else like the tail. And then my other son be like, Mom, oh my God, why is this tail on? So, yeah, they be tripping on me. And I'm going to, I have to preheat the oven. I'm gonna put the oven on for 475 and put it in here. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of water into it, and then just to give it some water. And y'all, I am so ready to eat this. And so what I'll do, right, because I try not to put too much salt in it, while it's cooking and baking, I'll add a little bit more teriyaki salt. Salt to the top. So I just take on the rest of the seasonings from it, put the water in it, so I can add it to it so it doesn't burn the bottom of the pot. Put that in there. And what is, okay, look, the whole pot, so I'm saying the corner. We are the chicken family. We make chicken in so many different ways because, to be honest with you, chicken is starting to get a little expensive, though, with these tariff prices and stuff like that. But we could, we come from a family that back in the day, even now, we can't really afford to buy these different types of meat. So chicken, we had to learn how to cook chicken in a different way. I feel like we eat a different meal each day. You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah, so I'm going to put it in the oven. And what I would like to hear from you guys, like what part of the BET Awards stood out to you the most? So if you could go ahead, I forgot to put that as like a questionnaire to put up there so you guys can talk about it. But I know there's something that stood out. But in the meantime, this is what the chicken looks like. I cut it up, I season it, and all that other good stuff. Oh man, I thought I put it on. Oh, what happened? Is that the ice cream truck going by me? Oh, you know what I did? I hit the off button. That is the ice cream truck. Ice cream. Remember that joke Eddie Murphy used to make about how the kids would run after the ice cream truck and the ice cream man knew that they were running? That was so mean. I'd be running after the ice cream truck, and this is why everybody was like, he was so relatable, you know what I'm saying? The part where he says that his mom will be throwing out change and, wrap up the change and say, get me this and get me that and get me this. And you'd be like, all right, mom, all right. But you forget. You don't remember any of that stuff. And you come back and all of a sudden you don't bought ice cream for yourself. And yeah, that was me. Me and my cousin. Those were days. Those were the days. All right, so that's heating up. It's at 100 already, so I'm put it in. And I'm going to come back in about 5 minutes to check it because I don't have any aluminum foil on it, and I know that it's going to burn, and I don't want that to happen. So, yeah, so let's finish getting into this BET Awards. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I kind of feel like our black culture, our culture of color, I should say, was kind of hurting a little bit with all this thing in the news with Diddy and everything else like that. We kind of needed something. Sorry for the noise out there. We kind of needed something that was. We needed something that was to kind of take our mind off of everything. Although there was some awkward comments about it, and Kevin Hart, the comedian that he is, he called himself talking about it, but without talking about it. And I'm going to be honest with you, when I was listening, I only listened to the clips because, like I said before, I didn't see the whole thing. And so when he started talking, y'all, when he started talking about it, you ever been someplace, church, and you got your auntie, she gets up, the pastor says, come on up here and testify, and she, she does that little finger up and she walks past you and she goes up and she straightens up her hat and straightens up her clothes and she get on, is this thing on? And you sitting there just like, oh God, what is she got to talk about? And all of a sudden she bringing up mess that's going on in your household only you and her know about, or you and your family members know, and like all of a sudden when she started talking, you kind of hold your chest like, oh my God, what is this woman getting ready to say? Yeah, that's what Kevin Hart did. He got up there, okay, and he talked about there's no after parties. We ain't gonna do no after party, no, none of that. And they panned to the audience. And if I was in that audience, my facial expressions would have said it all. But some of those people's facial expressions, like heads would tilt to the side, people were like this. And I was like, awkward. But you know what, Kevin Hart, he pulled it off. He stayed on the joke for a little bit as a professional comedian that he is. He stayed on it. He kind of poked the bear. And in a sense, like when I think about it now, at first I was like, why would he talk about that? Like, dude, why are we bringing this up? But I guess some of the chatter, because he keeps coming up like on the YouTube streets, and he keeps coming up in those videos, right? And he might be there joking and laughing and just being Kevin Hart, but nevertheless, he keeps coming up in there, right? So it's like when your parents say bad association type of deal, and that might very well be happening to him. So I think, just maybe, hear me out, I think he might have brought that subject up because people are whispering. And he poked the bear. He was like, y'all want to talk about me? Well, I'm going to give you something to talk about. And he did it. And he got up there. And he was like, no after parties. We don't do that anymore. We got some, what did he say? We got some electric cars that'll pick you up and take you back home. That's what we're getting ready to do. People like, oh. But then, he ended it off good. He had me laughing. He had the people laughing. And then he kind of glossed over it. He started talking about, how he was going to introduce some of the the performers by their regular names. So he started calling out their names, and it was funny. I laughed. So he touched the subject, and he glossed over it because people were looking. Because when he did the BET Awards, the word on the street was like, really? He's going to do the BET Awards? But you know what? He pulled it off. So kudos to Kevin Hart. And that awkward speech that you did, you pulled it off. He pulled it off. And Taraji P doing I call it spoken word, but she was part of Tiana Taylor's performance. I think that she did a really good job. You know what I'm saying? So I think they pulled it off. And Tiana Taylor, like I said earlier, for me, she's a phenomenal actress. She's a phenomenal dancer. And she sings really good. And she's a very beautiful woman. And her and Aaron, I think they're together. At least that's the last I heard. I could be wrong. They make a Black Ken and Barbie doll, So it would be Bernadine and Kendrick, if you would call them Barbie dolls. Bernadine and Kendrick, Tiana Taylor and Aaron. If they had Barbie dolls, they would all the other Barbie dolls would be just jealous of them because they're just an awesome, gorgeous couple. And like I said yesterday, Aaron is like my celebrity crush. He really is. I think he's like really good. That's all I really did look at. I looked at the performance with Teddy Riley, T-Pain, and Dougie Fresh, and I liked it. It was like bringing back old school. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody loves Dougie Fresh. I feel like if you're in a party and the party is not going good, put on Dougie Fresh, and then I don't care how old, how young you are, you put yourself on some Dougie Fresh, and you got it going on. You know what I'm saying? So they did a really good job. I'm trying to figure out what else that I wrote down that I really wanted to talk to you guys about. Oh, Ludacris. Let me see. Babyface, Ludacris, and Tank. I love their performance. I like the fact that the tribute to Jamie Foxx, that Stevie Wonder gave him the trophy. And Jamie is hilarious. So, like I told you guys before, he had you crying, and then in the middle of your tears coming down, he has you laughing. So, to me, I feel like he's that uncle that you had a really bad day, and you out there kicking rocks. You know what I'm saying? And he said, "Come here, let me tell you something." And he tell you a story, and then he's all of a sudden he making you feel good, and you wiping your tears. That to me is Jamie Foxx. So, and he called out Kirk Franklin, and he said, "Kirk Franklin, me and you got something to do." So I'm just wondering, like I said earlier, I'm wondering if Kirk Franklin and him are going to do a gospel song together. So we might see a future gospel song, you know what I'm saying? Or they might do a movie together. Who knows? Some of these actors, you just think they're actors and pop, they wind up singing. Some of them they go to performing art school and then doing ballet. And let me lift this up over here. I'm sorry, guys. Oops. Sorry about that, guys. I just wanted to pull it over here. Sorry about that. But anyway, some of these performers, they're out there and you think that they're just an actor. Like Jamie Foxx, right? Jamie Foxx plays the piano. I don't know if he does other instruments, but I'm sure that he does. He is a phenomenal actor. And the brother can sing. He is like a triple threat. You know what I'm saying? He is a triple threat. Like if there's a part that says, oh, if he comes there and they're trying to say, oh, we can't give you this part because this person is singing. To be a bust out singer, be like, oh, you got it. Oh, we can't give you the part because this person is an action figure. Bob, he's an action figure. Oh no, this person is a comedian. The man, rightfully so, got a tribute on the BET Awards for 2025, and I believe he deserved every bit of that award. And he brings humble back into the game. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about it. I feel like if you're trying to figure out where Jamie Foxx fits, no. You have to figure out where you fit in his world because it's grand. It really is. And I'm so glad that he wasn't taken out because I'm gonna tell you something. He's up there with the greats. He's up there with Michael Jackson for me. All right, for me, he's up there with Michael Jackson. He's up there with Prince. And we lost too many greats. We lost Prince. We lost Michael Jackson. I mean, those are tears that just come to your eyes. You know, I bet you all of us can remember. The ice cream truck is killing it, isn't it? But I'm sorry, my attention span is all over the place. But I know that you guys with it. I know you guys can talk about a story where you were when Whitney Houston passed away, where Michael Jackson passed away, where Prince passed away. Whoever thought that Prince and Michael Jackson would not be here right now? You know what I'm saying? Right now, today. Whoever thought that they wouldn't be here? And look, it's like, oh, so then Jamie Foxx, you know what I'm saying, had that health scare. We were like, no, you're not taking Jamie from us. And I guess the universe heard us and brought him back to us. And he came back with a different mindset. I could tell he has God all up in him. You know what I'm saying? That's why when I do my, if you notice, if you go in the description, I said praying for a coverings over my channel. Whenever I make a paying for a coverings over my, whatever I'm doing, because I feel like, you know, in order for you to battle against these things that are going on in your life, not trying to get all religious on you, just this is a spiritual part of me coming out. In order for you to battle the obstacles that you have in your life, you have to have your prayer gear on. You know what I'm saying? You have to have your prayer hat, boots, coat, pocketbook, slippers, whatever it is, bonnet. You got to have it on, honey, because this world is ugly. And there's 2 or 3 people sitting back, lurking in the corners, waiting for you to fall so they can step in your spot. So when Jamie Foxx got up there and he said that, you know, he has a new perspective on life, I felt that. And I believe that he's telling the truth because he's very emotional. And he gives thanks to God. And his beautiful daughters, they are, oh my God, they are so talented. And I love the fact when he talked about his daughters and he spoke about them and he mentioned his daughters and he talked about each and one of them. He had like a little story for them. You know, his first is his oldest daughter. He said that, you know, you're always taking second place, but I see you. So it's like, oh my God, it feels so good. You know, it feels so good when a parent says, I see you. When that parent comes up and you feel like they, you know, for whatever reasons, and they're like, no, baby, you're mine. I see you. So when he got up there and said that about his daughter, I was like, the tears was coming down. I mean, it was emotional, y'all. The tears was coming down my eyes. I was like, and then his daughter, the one with the big, beautiful head of hair. Oh my God, she's amazing. He talked about his story and how his daughter went and played her musical instrument. She was like, no, I know what my daddy needs. Shh, you can't tell me. That's why I told you guys about the story about my son who, when he was a young baby, just started to walk, and they told me, oh, your son has neuroblastoma, which is a rare form of cancer, told me he only had a certain percentage to live. And I cried like a baby, and I walked outside, and that nurse that came up to me, she was like, he's just delivering the news, but God's got you. You keep praying. That's your baby. So that's what, I relate to that when Jamie Foxx was talking to his daughters, because I felt like it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. So, yeah, so anyway, I'm cooking teriyaki chicken, and as you can see, I don't put everything in the kitchen sink on it. Oh, I said 5 minutes, guys. I'm gonna have to turn it around because we don't want it to burn, because I don't have the aluminum foil, and I'm waiting for my son to come with the aluminum foil in the what you call it. Let me get this. Oh, excuse me, honey. Excuse me. I know I'm all over the place. Get my phone. It smells so good, guys. It really does. Hold on. Let me put you up here. Yep. I need to turn it over. See? I knew it. My 5 minutes was almost over. Oh, honey. Yeah, let me turn this over. Oh, it smells so good. Oh my gosh. It's a little spicy. I could smell it. That's probably from the jerk season, because it does say spicy on it. So there's that. Let me turn all of them. Oh, it's looking so good, guys. It really is. And it smells so good. It smells good. All right. It smells so good. And we gotta have some vegetables to go with it. And okay, we're gonna have some vegetables to go with it. NBA Edit said, I love you. Oh, that's so sweet. Let me see if I can see this. I have my glasses on. Trying to be cute without my glasses. I know I shouldn't do that. Oops, sorry. I keep dropping you. Let me fix this up. Let me read what people said so far. So, Kimberly Dawson just said, hey. Stone Wolf said, damn darling, you're looking fine today. Hope you're having a good day. Thank you. I hope you're having a blessed day too. And NBA Edit said, I love you. And George said hi. So, hey, how you doing? Hello. How's everybody doing? So, yeah, that's dinner. I've been on here for an hour. I try to stay a little bit longer than an hour. I try to stay longer than what I usually stay on, because folks be telling me that, oops, sorry. Look, I need a new pot, new thing. It's like, my stuff, like, it does not work. Folks be telling me that I need to stay on a little bit longer because that's what I need to do. But I get so excited in the beginning and I blurt out everything. And I tell you guys in the beginning. So I got to learn how to pace myself and tell you guys during everything. But I am cooking. So I am waiting for the vegetables to come. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do for the vegetables and everything else like that. But the BET Awards was amazing. I enjoyed it. Oh, here's my son. Here he comes. He's coming with the aluminum foil, which I can go ahead and put right on top of the thing, and then I can go ahead and make my vegetables. He's driving up, and then I can go ahead and do that. And I cut up the meat, so it's gonna be really good. And I probably would go back and watch a little bit more of the BETs, and then as I go on. But I do want you guys to be on the lookout for my live that I'm getting ready to do. I have a young lady that's coming on. She's an amazing person. She's doing some great things. And I am so honored that she's allowing me to highlight what she's doing. And you know, there's some diamonds in the rough that people just don't know. They don't know who they are. You know what I'm saying? But they be behind the scenes just doing stuff and everything. So, okay. I saw him get out the car, no groceries. I was like, okay. Oh, he got big groceries. You know, I'm sorry. I'm cooking. My son's coming. So anyway, yeah, she's kind of like a diamond in the rough. She's doing some amazing stuff out there. And I'm very honored that she's given me the opportunity to highlight the things that she's doing and everything. Oh, I got it. I'll open it. Sorry about that. I'm waiting for a package from Timo. I wonder if it came out. Were you able to get everything?
Yeah.
Oh, good. So good.
Can you do me a favor, Mom?
What's that?
I got a package coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Can you safeguard that?
Yeah.
I need to get at work.
Okay. I can do that. I'm trying to stay on the live a little bit more than an hour. So far, I've been on there for an hour and 14, 18, 20, 23, 30. All right. All right, so now I'm going to take the vegetables, see what I'm going to do with it.
What I needed to get at Walmart.
Oh, what you need to get at Walmart?
A universal remote and an ATM market.
Oh, I don't know what that is. Ooh, I'm opening it wrong. I always hate that I open it wrong. I'm very excited about this chicken. Can't wait to eat it. And I am going to go and look at some more of the highlights. Thus far, what I've seen, I love it. Like I told, oh no, I told you about her performance. What's it? Glow Gorilla. These names, I gotta really learn how to say them, especially if I'm gonna shout these people out and everything. I'm really bad at names. But anyway, she did an amazing. She did an amazing job. It was amazing. And I loved it.
What?
I was talking about the BET Awards. Did you see it?
I saw pictures of it.
Oh, okay. What? Oh, did you see the Kevin Hart, the one that he got? What'd you think about it?
Kevin is unk now.
He's unk.
Kevin is unk now.
He's unk. Yeah, Kevin. You know what? I think even though you talked about a subject that maybe not many people wanted to bring it up, but he brought it up lightly. I think he did a good job with it. It was a little bit, it was a touch and go situation. I did get kind of nervous about it. I was like, oh my God, where is he going with this? Okay guys, I'm doing too much. I'm gonna take it out, put it back in, put the aluminum foil on it. I'm making teriyaki chicken. This is what it looks like so far. Can you see it? I put some aluminum foil on it, and I was trying to do it in the hot oven. We're about to burn myself. Put it over. Huh? Okay. I do have to say, as far as the style is going on, if you do have to mention that, I haven't been keeping up with it. It seemed like something new is always going on with that bad boy. It's a lot. And then when you hear some of the crap that's happening, you're like, oh my God. So, a lot of people are not speaking up about it. Some people are extremely quiet. Kevin Hart is the only one I know so far that spoke up in real time about it. So I guess that's why some people think he's unk, because unk be saying stuff. All right, so now I am going to take the take this and hold on. With all that salt that is in that chicken, I am going to just boil the broccoli. Some people, I normally stir fry it and stuff like that, but I feel like I put a lot of salt in that chicken, and what I'll do is I'll use the juices from the chicken and put it on top of the broccoli and call it a day. Plus I'm being lazy right now, I'm tired. I'm gonna get ready to get with my mom. Hopefully she'll let me get into her pool today. The chicken is cooking. Somebody else trying to call me. Alright, so I'm cooking my chicken. I'm boiling the broccoli. As far as the seasoning is concerned, I'm just going to take the seasonings from the chicken and pour it on top of it to eat with the broccoli. Normally what I would do is stir fry it with some olive oil, some onions, some garlic and stuff like that, like fresh garlic, and cut it up and do all of that. But I'm being lazy today, and I'm not going to do that. So, oh yeah, yesterday's chicken came out so good. My son did it. I'm going to go ahead and put up a a short about it. So I'm going to post tonight's chicken, and then I'm going to post my son's chicken for yesterday's chicken. And yeah, so like I said, we are chicken lovers up in this house. If we could grow wings, we probably would, because we are digging and loving some chicken. And there's so many ways that you can make it, so many different sauces, and we figured it out too. And so far we got, I figured out, oh, let me show you some of the sauces that we use. We use this sauce right here. We use this sauce right here sometimes. Yep, you can see it's like gone. This sauce right here, right? And then this sauce right here. Wait a minute, is that the same thing? Yeah, I think it's the same thing. Yeah. And then this sauce right here. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, we use teriyaki sauce. I mean, I'm trying to tell you, there's so many different ways that you can make chicken. So if you are trying to preserve your diet and lose weight like I am trying to do, and chicken is like the staple in your house, and you're tired of eating chicken all the time, yo, chill with me and I will show you so many different ways of making chicken. And we have actually perfected up in this house. You know what I'm saying? We fry the chicken. Well, we don't fry it so much anymore, but we will air fry it. And we have different ways that we bake the chicken. Oh, honey, we do it all. But I'm going to come off of here. I want to thank you guys so much for going live with me. And if in fact you have watched this whole thing through, you deserve this more than ever. I have to tell you, I love you, man. Please subscribe to my channel. Please share this video. Leave your comments. Let me know what you think. If you'd like to be a guest on my show, please go ahead and email me at the Donna D Walker Podcast, and let's make it happen. And y'all, I need those subscriptions, so please go ahead and subscribe. Subscribe. All right, bye-bye.